The day was January 9th, 2009. The world was in economic turmoil. And on that day, a person or group under the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto mined the Genesis block of Bitcoin. An encrypted message was stored in the Genesis block. The Times, January 3rd, 2009, Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks. That day, a hope for a different economic future was born, a future where people have full control over their money. The beginning was slow. Satoshi Nakamoto was the main miner and supporter of the network. It is estimated that he mined around 1 million bitcoins. 2010. Bitcoin grows and starts building a following. Mid-2010, Satoshi Nakamoto disappears. The lead developer of Bitcoin becomes Gavin Anderson. 2011. Bitcoin becomes valuable. The price fluctuates from 30 cents to $30 within a year. The first altcoin, Litecoin, is born. WikiLeaks starts accepting bitcoins. A major black market called Silk Road emerges, operating solely on Bitcoin payments. 2012. Bitcoin Foundation was started by Gavin Anderson. BitPay reported having over 1,000 merchants accepting Bitcoin under its payment processing service. WordPress starts accepting bitcoins. 2013. FBI seized roughly 26,000 Bitcoin from the Silk Road black market. Bitcoin price that year reached over $1,000. China declared its first ban on Bitcoin. 2014. Mt. Gox, the largest Bitcoin exchange, handling around 70% of Bitcoin trading, filed for bankruptcy, as 850,000 Bitcoins were missing from the exchange. The price of Bitcoin started falling and dropped to $300 by the end of the year. 2015. Coinbase raised $75 million. The number of merchants accepting Bitcoin exceeded 100,000. Ethereum, a next-generation crypto project, was launched. The Bitcoin price fluctuated from $200 to $400 throughout the year. 2016. The Cabinet of Japan recognized virtual currencies like Bitcoin as having a function similar to real money. Steam started accepting Bitcoin. Uber switched to Bitcoin in Argentina after the government blocked credit card companies from dealing with Uber. Researchers published a paper showing that by November 2013, Bitcoin commerce was no longer driven by black market activities, but instead by legitimate enterprises, relieving some of the stigma of Bitcoin being the currency of criminals. Bitfinex was hacked and nearly 120,000 Bitcoins, around 60 million in value, was stolen. The number of Bitcoin ATMs worldwide reached nearly 800. Venezuelans start using Bitcoin more and more due to hyperinflation in the country. 2017. Bitcoin futures were launched. The value of Bitcoin reaches $20,000. Transaction costs go as high as $30. A hard fork of Bitcoin called Bitcoin Cash launches, at its peak having 1/4 of Bitcoin's value. This spurs out a whole wave of Bitcoin forks. An initial coin offering market emerges on Ethereum. $5.6 billion gets raised by ICOs. Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies goes mainstream. 2018. The Bitcoin bubble bursts. The price comes crashing to nearly $3,000 by the end of the year. The ICO market dies. More than $1 billion was stolen from cryptocurrency exchanges through the year. The SEC declined 9 Bitcoin ETFs. 2019. Bakkt raises $182 million to launch its futures market. Cash App, the mobile payment application launched by Square, becomes the 12th most downloaded app in iTunes. Cash App allows to buy and sell Bitcoin directly in the app. The price of Bitcoin holds at over $3,000. How will the next 10 years of Bitcoin look like?